Please welcome Sahil, Sanghvi, and Chris Abbott.
Good evening, Minnesota. How we doing? My name is Sahil Sanghvi. I'm a managing director and partner with the Boston Consulting Group, and I have the privilege of leading BCG's Minneapolis office. I am also a proud member of Greater MSP's board.
That's exactly right. And I'm Chris Abbott. I'm CEO of a company that you may not yet have heard of, Pivot Bio.
Pivot Bio may not be a household name, but it will be. And my goal today is to make it the worst kept secret in Minnesota. So, Chris, why don't you tell us a little bit about the story of Pivot?
Yeah, no, thank you. And before we start, just a huge token of respect and our thoughts and prayers with our men and women serving abroad and here domestically, as well as our veterans, certainly in light of the last 3 days. I know it, we all have friends and family in the military, and frankly, it touches our businesses and even in our customers. So our business is a global ag business, Pivot Bio. And we're focused on one of the biggest challenges that we've got, I would argue, in humanity. Some people like to think about AI, but we think ag is more important. We've got 10 billion people that are going to be on this planet by 2050, and we've got to figure out how to feed them more sustainably and support our growers more profitably. That's going to be a really hard challenge that's going to take all of us working together. And frankly, our farmers need it. Anybody who's paid attention to commodity markets the last 72 hours and running on no sleep like us knows that we literally need it right now. Farmers need more practical resources. They need cutting-edge knowledge. They need new innovation and breakthrough technology. And that's where we come in at Pivot. So our story is about nitrogen and fertilizer. Most people haven't thought about nitrogen fertilizer since Russia invaded Ukraine and it started showing up in the Wall Street Journal. I don't have to educate this crew in the Midwest about fertilizer, but nitrogen is near and dear to everything that we do. We've invented a biologic technology that allows us to produce nitrogen more sustainably. It doesn't run off into water, it doesn't volatilize into air. It's cheaper than synthetic nitrogen. I woke up on Saturday morning like many of you, and then again on Monday morning and even today. Fertilizer price has gone up so much we're less than half the cost of synthetic nitrogen today. And we drive yields higher. That nitrogen doesn't move. These microbes live on the root system. So there's no doubt, right? Ag needs technology. We're one of many companies, and we need it now more than ever. And while our company name, maybe we're the worst kept secret, but it might be new to many of you in the room. We have some friends here. It's really important for us to be recognized on the global stage. What's happening here in the Midwest, what's happening in the United States, and particularly now what's happening here in Minnesota is something that we're focused on driving. Our business is backed by some of the world-class investors. These are strategic investors like Bayer and Bunge, names that some folks may recognize in the room. Leading world-class financial investors, Breakthrough Energy Ventures, and a number of venture capitalists from the Valley investing in our business, as well as families like the Rockefellers, true business builders. We're a global leader in our space, although unrecognized here. We've been named from Time multiple times, as well as Fast Company Most Innovative Business of the Year, as well as our sustainability credits got Most Innovative Product from Time, something we're really proud of. Our products are used on millions of acres today in the US. We've recently got approval in Canada, we've got approval in Kenya, and waiting on approval in Brazil. So when I say we can have a global impact here in Minnesota, I mean it. We've got product in the ground in the US, we've got product in the ground in Africa, and just wait, Canada and Brazil will be soon here to follow. To build upon this success, we wanted to be in a place that shared our view, shared our mission, allowed us to attract talent, shared our vision. Agriculture, science, and innovation have got to be in the DNA of where we as a business are located and where we can attract talent. A place that's got global ambition. You heard it from Christoph. He basically told us all to get back to work. But in the meantime, we've got to have a lot of ambition bringing partners together. So tonight, what I'm excited to announce is that we've looked all over the country for a place to locate our business. We've been in Berkeley, California, in the Valley for 15 years. And I'm proud to announce that tonight, effective immediately, our headquarters are now in the Twin Cities. And look, the applause has got to be for you guys, okay? Because we're here because of all the people in this room, because of Greater MSP. We're going to innovate here, we're going to hire here, we're going to partner here, we're going to grow here. There's no greater opportunity for us than to be located here in the Twin Cities. And we're proud to be a part of Minnesota's next chapter of business building, focused particularly on ag tech.
It's amazing, Chris. Amazing. I know that I can speak on behalf of all of us when I say we are so excited that Pivot Bio is going to be a Minnesota company and is a Minnesota company now. Your company is actually a part of how our state will win the next generation in food and agriculture. Supporting your success is about helping a Minnesota company, yes, now a Minnesota company as of 3 minutes ago, but it's also about creating a solution to big, complex problems, the world's biggest problems, and that is greater growth. The story Chris just told us, that's our strategy in Greater MSP in action. We're building the next economy by innovating at the edge of our existing strengths. Our strategy is bolder than anything Minnesota has done before. It's focused. It's really focused. You'll see up here, it's focused. It's focused on delivering solutions to some of the world's biggest challenges we face today, because our economy is purpose-driven here. These are the missions we are building around. You'll see 5 missions up here. Very important, very near and dear to my heart. Over the past few years, hundreds, thousands of leaders here have rallied around these pillars and these missions. The hard part is making this real. It's not words on a slide, it's making it real. And that's why we've worked to build new innovative engines to turn these missions into actual results. You've read about them in the news. These are not programs. They're not things on a slide. These are moonshots that we are making progress against. They're bold, complex challenges that unite leaders and organizations across the Twin Cities. I'll give you one example, building on Chris. You know, Abbott just launched a global strategy to make protein more sustainable so we can help feed the 9 billion or 10 billion people in 2050 in a world with a changing climate. That takes a lot of partners. You heard from Pankaj earlier. It takes General Mills. It takes Pivot Bio partnering. These engines are delivering results. You saw that in the video. Results like $2.4 billion of private investment and 2,400 good quality new jobs here. Breakthrough solutions in food, in energy, in semiconductors, et cetera, and scaling companies that won't be part of the Fortune 500, it'll be part of the Future 500.
I mean, I got the pitch. Yeah, that's good. Look, it's exactly that of what brought us here, right? I mean, you can't beat that pitch. You can't beat the audience that's here in the room, the ability to convene like this. And so it's the excitement and the thinking that brought us to Minnesota. It might be surprising, we actually moved folks from Berkeley. People are like, no one from California is moving to Minnesota. Like it snows. But you know what? They showed up. And frankly, a lot of folks in this room who, yes, it might have been the worst kept secret for some, invited those people in, and they're part of this community. They're part of that fabric. And that's why we came here. And frankly, as we say, the future of our world is going to be built in just a few places. And our view is Minnesota is going to be one of them. I can tell you, though, it's not going to be easy, right? Being a growth business, in our world, we're in commodity markets, we're going to have to work together. So we can say these things, but now it's about our action and what this catalyzes. It's why we were so, frankly, psyched to come here, is because of the Greater MSP partnership. Many of you in the room, and a lot of the goals and ambitions that many of us are aligned, why we're here today. Some of you may remember this. 3 years ago, Greater MSP set up to do one thing, many things, but one thing was bring $1 billion of growth and innovation and capital here. Does anybody know where we landed? $2 billion. $2 billion. And in the next 3 years, we're going to go after $5 billion, and we're not going to stop there. So we're going to need this group working together. By doing that, securing that investment, investing in technology businesses, we're just going to be one of many that everyone's going to see rolling through this community, creating jobs, investing in growth sectors. That catalyzes further investment, billions of dollars, not just here in the Twin Cities, but in rural economies across our entire state. That's what we're trying to do, serve as a catalyst to do this. And it's certainly going to be a big lift. I am telling you right now, we're all going to have to work together, but it's why we chose this place. Is the way we describe it, 50 years ago, this place built new industries. Med tech, food, ag. We've heard about the Fortune 500 companies that were startups at one point. We're excited because Minnesota is going to get back to building real businesses here, and we hope that we can be part of that.
Yeah, I just have to echo that, right? We are rediscovering our innovative roots here to meet global challenges. It's early innings. Christoph said it, we have a long way to go, but there's real momentum and tangible progress. We are playing offense, and we are playing to win. Chris, what do you think?
You can count me in. As we say, we're always excited for what's next, right? We're always looking for the next thing, and so you can count me in. You can count Pivot Bio in. What I'm interested in, because I don't want to have to go get Ravi, can I count you guys in?
Let's go.
Look, Ravi's going to come out here and come after us if we can't beat his let's go. Okay, so on 3, we got to beat him, because if he comes back out here, this is not going to be pretty. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
Thank you guys for welcoming us to Minnesota.
Thank you all.